Hello everyone, it is a wonderful day in the universe. I am just outside of Bakersfield and I'm on a campground out here. I just wanted to get away for the night and I want to be like, I want to reconnect with myself or be one with nature. It's lame, silly. Honestly, I just wanted to camp. I haven't camped in a long time. Last time I camped was in my friend's backyard and funny story actually. Well, I think we need to change of scenery for this story. Last time I actually went camping was in my friend's backyard. I had left a job in Wisconsin and I road tripped all the way back with no prospects once I got back to California and nowhere to live. So my friend was like, hey, I'm renting this house. He was renting it from his dad. The backyard is huge. Just put a tent up in the backyard. And I was like, okay, that sounds kind of fun. Like, I'll do that for the summertime and, figure it out. The tent I had back then was like huge. It was like a 10-person tent. It was a camping apartment. He probably thought I was gonna be low key with a little tent. No one would notice. But dude, we put this thing up and it was sticking up like over the fence. You could see it from the street. His grandpa came over to just help him with something and he saw the tent. Like, first of all, the backyard didn't have grass. It was all like bricks and like, finished, kind of patio style backyard. So we couldn't stake anything down. So we had to, take the support ties and like just tie them onto fence posts and poles and stuff. So his grandpa comes over and he sees this monstrosity just sticking up out of the backyard. He gave us a week to take it down. This place is a 30-minute drive from my house in Bakersfield. So it's close enough to everything where I'm like, it's not like a out in the complete wilderness kind of place by any means. There's, a soccer field across the river. You can hear cars go by in the distance every so often. But it's far enough away from the city to just feel a little bit like in your state, you might have a snowy season. It might, just get rainy and you have a flood season. In California, we have fire season. Why do I sound so cheesy? Fire season. So that means that unfortunately, during some parts of the year, we can't have wood-burning fires at our campgrounds. But the campground was nice enough to rent me a propane fire pit. And that means it's dinner time. All right, we got some sausages. We got some buns. I'm gonna put cheese on my sausages. That's how Wisconsin I am. Got it. Oh no, that's too much. All right, okay. First taste. It doesn't look so bad from this side. If you look at it from this side. Cooked a little unevenly. AKA one side is burnt. Well, it wasn't so bad. It tasted pretty good. It's just a little charcoaly. That's why you have to be in nature, man. I'm making an invention. So I have 2 dogs left. So I put 2 dogs on 2 buns, but I didn't pull them apart. Top bun's back on. Now, this thing opens. Boom. So now it's squished in there. And now I'm gonna cook it. I'm gonna hold it. Yeah, buddy. Nowhere for that flavor to go, buddy. This contraption is Not really made for hot dog situations. I think it's more made for sandwich situations. But, question for the chat. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I mean, if you look at a conventional sandwich, it is usually meat or some kind of ingredient in between two pieces of bread. Is a hot dog not some kind of ingredient in between two pieces of bread? Now, whether you believe a hot dog is a sandwich or not, I mean, that's your opinion. Not gonna judge. But no matter where you stand on that issue, and that is one of the important issues in 2025, I think hot dogs kind of fall out of the favor of the rest of the sandwich family because, you know, they're not, it's not like the dog is like, it's not like it's bread, dog, bread. You know, the way that it'd be like bread, turkey, you know, lettuce, tomato, whatever, bread. Like hot dogs are kind of like not okay with the status quo. They want to go bread, and then I'm going to nestle right in there, hot dog, bread. And that's kind of like, you know, it's kind of zesty, bro. Oh, shit. Okay, I almost killed myself. Other than almost killing myself with the skewer that came out of the fire, I'm also pretty alarmed at how fire retardant this food I am ingesting is. Meanwhile, I have this thing. Shit. We're doing this. We're sticking this end in the dirt. Booyah. Done. Okay, I don't see any embers. I don't see any embers. I don't think I'm gonna start a fire. Is this thing out? That thing looks out. I'm gonna put it in the dirt, just in case. Meanwhile, those hot dogs are still fully alive. Like, look, that cheese is like not going anywhere. That's very concerning. Because that's in my stomach right now. And then look at over here. I don't want to get the camera too close, but the hot dog bun. I mean, you think like bread would just kind of like go whoo, but it's holding its own. Great. If this food doesn't freaking burn up, I'm gonna have to tell the campground owners that I like dropped it on accident. A peacefulness has come over the campground now that night has fallen. Oh. I have a mission. I wanted to try to avoid this mission, but I've learned that sometimes if you try to avoid this, it'll come out no matter what. We are on a mission to the campground porta potty. We got some toilet paper just in case. I actually had this toilet paper in my car already. It was left over from TPing someone. So thank you, Avery. Your sacrifice has not gone on unnoticed. Check this thing out. From far away, I thought someone was camping in here, but it's hollowed out and open. Oh, there's the porta potty. Alright, I am in the porta potty. There is no light, so it is very dark. It does look like there's some toilet paper, so that's nice. Alright, let's see. You know, porta potties already are like, you know, not fun. So would it kill them to have like a little like solar light for nighttime? think I just made $1 million idea. All right, can't really see down into the toilet, but I'm not gonna force the issue. All right. It doesn't smell bad though. Actually smells nice, so. As nice as a porta potty can smell. All right, on that note, I'm gonna do my business, so talk to you later. You know, as far as porta potty experiences go, that might be top tier, you know? It didn't smell bad. It didn't feel dirty in there. Of course, I couldn't see, so it could have been. You know how when you use a normal toilet and you're going poo? Oh, I had to poo, so that's why the visit to the porta potty was necessary. If I just had to pee, I would have, you know, done as nature intended on a tree, but had to poo. TMI, I'm sorry. Little hammock area. I'm not enough of a hippie to really understand how to get in a hammock. Like how, okay. I'm in it, okay. Whoa. Well, I guess I am enough of a hippie. Oh, this is nice. Look, I have like nice lighting. Oh, I feel like this hammock is a little, all right, hang on, I gotta redo it. It's a little, look, it's a little too like twisted up, so I can't get my legs in. Okay, hammock untwisted. I'm in, I'm almost in. Got one foot in, other foot in. I am hammocked. Like the idea of a hammock seems really nice, but like, I'm not very comfortable. Like, look at my legs. Like, what is going on? Somewhere out there's like a hammock expert. Like, you're totally doing it wrong. This is the real glamorous life of a YouTube vlogger. Anyways, enough about me. Tell me about you. Okay. Made it back successfully from the porta potty and also the hammock. With that being said, it is time for a room tour. Boom, there's my tent, looking all kinds of scary at night. Ooh. Let's take a look at my tent. It is an Ozark Trail. Now, the package says that this is a 4-person tent. And yeah, like 4 people could squeeze in this thing. But bro, whoever is doing this, like the tent rating system, it's literally like if a person could lay down and like from head to toe fit and they could put another person right next to them, that's like how they count it. Literally on the box, it'll be like 4-person rated tent. It shows like 4 stick people just right next to each other like sardines. Like, that's not comfortable at all. But for 1 person, it's gonna be all right. Okay, so it's a nice dome tent. That's the dome. Almost got an A-frame tent, but the inside of an A-frame tent looks like a triangle, like a classic tent, you know, it would be like instead of. It looks cool from the outside, but it wouldn't have as much room inside because, what would it be, math? Anyways, there's this little pocket right here, and that is for, so there's a little pocket right here, so you can take your shoes off before you get in the tent, and then you can put them in there, and there's another zipper on the inside, so you can get to them. So that's kind of neat. Okay, let's open her up. All right, Scary flashlight face. Okay. Let's turn a less scary light on. Okay, not that light. I was just kidding. Boom. There we go. This laundry bag is my bedding. Just got a bunch of blankets and a pillow. Didn't opt for a sleeping bag because it's not very cold. Boom. Over here is my cot. And you might be thinking to yourself, Mr. Yeshua, that cot looks a little small for you. And you would be right, because I was not paying attention. I was not paying close enough attention at the store. And while I was looking at the normal size cot, I thought, oh, well, that one's cool, it's blue. And I accidentally grabbed a kid-size cot. So, that's okay, because it is a luggage rack today. Got the window flap open. Let that breeze in. It feels nice. Like, I don't think I'm gonna need a blanket. So really the only thing left to do here at camp is to get a good night's sleep. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Peace. Whoa.